Okay. Where's Eric? Eric is turned off his camera. What's going on, everyone?
What's
Thanks
good?
all the
What's good?
subscribers, everybody that's out there. We got the rest of the hosts on the podcast here. We got Bad News Cruz. We got T-Bone delivering the T-Bone special. We got Eric the goalie. Our Mets guy, he may or may not be in. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He might still be in therapy from the Lakers getting swept out of the building. And we got some questions in the chat already, and we're gonna get to them in a minute. If anybody wants to join us,
time, baby.
Yeah, exactly, man. We gotta people been waiting for our reactions on this, and we gonna give it to you. You know I'm gonna give it to you, but everything is in purple. As you can tell, everything is in purple because we're gonna show love to the Lakers and the greatest player of all time, supposedly the greatest player of all time, LeBron the bum. That's what I called him. And I was gonna do a video on this early this week, but I wanted to talk to my guys here first because I couldn't wait. I didn't want to just do because everybody knows I hate him. I think he's a bum. I think he's the worst thing that's ever happened to the NBA in the last 20 years, and I can't wait to get him out of here. But we're gonna go around the horn here. So we're gonna go clockwise, and we're gonna start with Bad News Cruz because backstage all we did was laugh about this bum. So I'm gonna give it up to Joe here so he can do what he needs to do. Eric, you might have to reconnect your head. Your mic is coming off. It's coming in hot. So go ahead, Joey. Take it away. Oh, New York Yankees. Let's go. We'll talk about them too. Very proud of the team right now. But anyway, go ahead, Joey. Let's talk about.
I had to take a drink there.
Let's talk about the bum. Let's talk about the bum.
Oh God. Welcome. How are we doing? I could not sleep. I had so much energy last night. How are we doing? I know I'm doing good.
We're good.
How about those Lakers fans?
They're not good. They're
great.
not good. We're missing a Lakers fan.
Oh, I know why. He doesn't want to hear it, but I you know what? I'm gonna relax. I'm not gonna go too crazy. What I'm just gonna say is,
oh no, we still can't hear you, Eric.
Yeah. You're breaking up when you talk. You sound like a robot.
I'm just gonna say, where's the greatest player in the world? Tell me when the greatest player in the world is gonna help his team go to the championship and win a championship, because he wasn't the greatest player in the world. That's serious. He was not the world's greatest player.
The first half he was doing good, and after that,
oh yeah, I mean the first half, of course, he's got all his energy. The referee is basically giving him the game, basically just handing out fouls like it's candy in Halloween. And the first half, he scores 31 points, and then completely disappears in the second half.
I just hope that people can stop comparing him to the real GOAT.
Oh no,
Michael Jordan.
Number
22.
There's
no more comparison. There's no more.
All right, so let's talk about that real quick, Joey. Let's play a little game here. What are your top 5 NBA players that you've seen in your life? I can't go back to talking about Jerry West and Will Chamberlain before all the haters come in here and be like, yo, Elgin Baylor was this great player. I never saw Elgin Baylor. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I ain't that old.
Why should I be playing basketball at 38 years old if I'm not a superstar? All right, Donaldson? Because if I was a superstar, I'll probably do way better than LeBron. That's one. So if I had to pick five guys that I've seen play, Jordan's up there, Kobe's up there.
Jonathan, I'm 57. I played when I was 38.
See, I'm I'm gonna be 37. So
oh, you're a baby compared to me.
I like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was really good. You know who's really underrated is Ray Allen. Ray Allen when he came into the league, and T-Mac.
Well, Ray Allen won him a championship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so let me ask you a question, guys. How many championships does this guy win if other guys didn't really show up for him? Right? Because Ray Allen won him a championship. Kyrie Irving won him a championship. Has he ever won anything on his own? Ever?
Nope.
Nope. Exactly. Nope. So, here we go. Here's the Lakers fan. So he's right on time. Here's the Lakers fan. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody out there that subscribes, watches the show.
Salute.
We're doing the whiskey tonight because it's celebration time. We might, unfortunately, we might. Hopefully, we'll get the bum out of here. We'll get him out of here. He said he might retire. I am all on board. Please do. Please retire. Please. I want to watch real basketball.
Franklin, you want him off your team already?
What happened?
You want him off your team already?
I mean, I think his time is up. I mean, I wouldn't mind him to come back. It depends. It all really depends, to be honest with you. This time might be up.
Depends on what? Depends on what?
I mean, Anthony Davis is not.
What does he do, Franklin? What does he do?
We was in the Western Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals. He's the all-time leading scorer. You got to give the man his credit on the basketball court.
Okay, wait a second. He's the all-time leading scorer. He's the all-time leader in the playoffs in turnovers. He's the worst three-point shooter ever in the playoffs.
4 last game.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, but throughout the whole series, he shot 8%. 8%.
We're going to have those games. 38 years old. 38 years old, playing at a high level.
It never stops with the excuses with this guy.
Playing at a high level.
Oh my God, high level. Oh my God, he plays no defense. He stinks, and all he does is flop around and get calls.
He did flop a lot.
This guy is a bum.
It's not like we're gonna get something
He's
for him.
a bum.
I'm ready to either he can walk away or he doesn't have to walk away. But
now you think he's gonna wait for his son to enter the NBA so he can go play?
So Mike, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. He got swept. That's a bad look.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of talk about, it's times are changing in the NBA. You know what people are gonna talk about this whole offseason now? They're gonna talk about LeBron James. Is he gonna retire? Yes or no? So his name is still going around. So it's a good marketing move. It's a good marketing move.
But this is what he does. This is what this bum does.
I don't blame him. It's a good move. It's a good business move. Look, we're talking about him. We're talking about him. It's a good move.
That's all he cares about. He's not a basketball player. He's a created marketing plan. That's all this guy's ever been. They've been telling everyone. They told all these dumbass young kids, this guy's great. This guy's great. And these people believe it. Jonathan Paz, people like you believe this, that he's the greatest player ever. And he's not. He's not even close. He's a bum. Stop it already. Stop making excuses for this bum.
Didn't miss those 2 free throws, the game would have been tied. Just saying. That's why you got to make your free throws, kids.
But how about him actually taking a shot and not look? What he's trying to win the game. Instead of pulling up and taking a jump shot, pull up and take that J. No, he's trying to hunt for a call. Referees, please bail me out. Oh my God, I want to curse so bad.
I know as bad as you talk about him, I want to talk about Anthony Davis. You bum. You bum. I wish we didn't keep you bum. I wish you didn't trade for you bum. I hope you're listening. You eyebrow Anthony Davis, you are bum. You showing up whenever you want. 1 game on, 1 game off. You got no heart. Shave your eyebrows, bro. It's over for that. There's no marketing scheme. It's time to get that out the way. You wasn't making no money off of that. Stop. Cut it off. Go back to New Orleans.
Yeah,
that's what I got to say about those.
All right. So we skipped Eric. We got to go back to Eric. Eric, you always have good thoughts on the game itself, right? Like I'm emotional. I hate the bum. Everybody knows it, so I don't care. Joey just laughs at everything and likes to make fun of everybody. Franklin is also like me. He's passionate about his team, and he'll make up all kinds of stuff for this bum. You're the only one. You and T-Bone are the only guys that can look at things objectively. What do you got, Eric?
Can't hear him.
Oh damn, we can't hear you, Eric.
Oh man,
come on.
He was saying some good shit there too. Damn it. I can read your lips. He was saying some
get off the Hennessy. It's over. The weekend is over. Get off the Hennessy. Oh no! The other day I saw him drinking old fashioned. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's delicious though.
I was drinking. I saw it was weird. He was growing up. I said, old fashioned.
That's for guys like me, ancient people.
Check your settings. It's not on mute.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it's not on mute. So,
you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So
we've been waiting for this, Eric.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All you saw was the champions beating some bum team. That's it. Because Denver's winning the championship. That's it. You know. I said it in the beginning of the not the beginning of the podcast, the beginning of the playoff.
Yeah.
I said Denver's taking it, and they swept the Lakers, which they shouldn't even never been there.
Wait, go back to it. Go back to the tape. I said we're gonna get swept. I said it when we were down to the beginning.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
We're not talking about you. We're not talking about you.
I'm a gambling man, so I said take the language.
You did say that. I give you credit. On that because as a fan of a team, I'll be honest with you, and everybody knows that I'm a Jets, Yankees guy. I'm a Knicks guy. I'm going to be biased. So I give Franklin some credit that he did say that they were going to get swept. I didn't even think they were going to get swept.
Yeah, me either.
But the bum came through, baby. The bum came through. Go ahead, Eric.
It was. Ooh, I'm sorry. I was watching a hockey game there. My bad. And they scored. Panthers scored.
Let's go! I took him right when you told me.
Scored. I told you. But no, like Denver was too good. And last time they didn't have Jamal Murray healthy, and you seen it in this series. He just killed whoever was guarding him. It was D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder. Who else? Exactly. Yeah, Hachimura, whoever. It doesn't matter who was guarding him. He was just scoring. And once he made that couple of shots in, that's it was over. It's like it's all automatic. When you feel that, that's it. It's automatic. Anything that you put up, it's going in. And that's what he was doing. And Jokic, you know what Jokic does, and he did it on AD all series long. They had to switch up and put Hachimura on him because he couldn't guard him one-on-one. And they try to help him out by putting him on like on the help defense, AD, so he could just be there and watch thing. But then that's when Murray went off, and then Caldwell Pope went off too. So
why is it that after the great playoffs that Jamal Murray had, he had one of the greatest so far. He's had one of the greatest playoff runs ever, and Jokic dominating, that we still talk about this bum. See, that's the problem with basketball.
It's a marketing scheme. You gotta do it. I mean, if he doesn't do it, who's gonna do it? Who's the face of the NBA? Not John Morant. It's over for him.
But that's the thing, Franklin, with the NBA. They gotta move off this bum. I'm
gonna be honest.
It's over.
I don't think
it's over with.
Who can you give it to? Honestly, like I'm not gonna lie. If Joker and Murray continue this, you could start talking about the Nuggets as. I mean, me and Eric, a lot of people with you, Gary, picked Joker should have been MVP or Giannis. They're tough too, but Joker don't got the face of the NBA. He's from wherever he's from, not from the US.
No, because they don't
Greece.
speak English.
Exactly.
They don't speak English
so
clearly.
So who's next? It was supposed to be John Morant, but we know the story with him.
He's done.
Who are you going to give it to? Who are you going to give it to? I think the NBA needs LeBron more than LeBron needs the NBA, to be honest with you.
I believe so, but that's the NBA's fault. That's the problem. They haven't taken their younger players and built them up and marketed to these younger players. I mean, they've been relying on this prehistoric, ancient bum, and now they got to keep talking about him and keep hoping that he comes back and doing everything they could do to get him into. They tried everything to put him in the finals. They tried everything. Denver couldn't get a foul call unless you went out and murdered them. Unless you murdered Jokic, you couldn't get a foul call.
That's a fact.
You could not get a foul call. So, the Lakers, they're on the foul line between 25 to 30 times a game. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And the best player on the floor for the Lakers was not the bum. The best player on the floor, the most efficient player on the floor for them was Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. If you had now, Franklin, you're a big Laker fan. You're a big Laker fan, and we're gonna go around the room with this. If you are the Lakers, who do you want taking that last shot? Who do you want taking that last shot? That last shot in the game. Who do you want taking that shot?
Not those two bums. Not those two bums.
Name
I want the ball.
Name
This is what I want. This is what's going to happen and what would have happened. LeBron would have got the ball. He would have had the defense come in and he would have passed it out to whoever's open. And it would have been Schroeder. It could have been Hachimura, and it couldn't. But he needs to pull the defense for open shot. That's what would have happened. But I'm not giving the ball one-on-one ISO to win the game to Hachimura or fucking Austin Reeves. Hell no. Hell no. You still gotta give it to. You still gotta give it to LeBron, and then he gotta force the defense or somebody open the shot.
So Joey, if you are running the Lakers, you're the Lakers head coach. Who are you drawing up a play for? This is for all the back, for the entire back.
If LeBron is supposed to be the greatest player in the world, you're supposed to give him the ball. If not, you had to give it to the hot hand. And you know who was the hot hand? Austin Reeves.
Go ahead, Joey, tell him.
His name is.
I'm not saying that's the wrong answer. I'm saying if he's open, give him the ball.
But they always say the inbounder is always the one that's going to get the ball. He inbounded the ball, so I really thought he was going to get the last shot. But did it.
Yeah.
Eric, what you got on that? As a matter of fact, hold on, Bone. What do you have on that, Bone? What do you think? Who do you think should have taken that shot? Because you're impartial.
They should have gave it to that dude Reeves.
Thank you.
He was doing the shots. He was getting the shots in. I mean, after the half, LeBron wasn't playing the same as he did in the first half.
He was dead.
He was dead. He was tired.
The EPO didn't kick in. He didn't get his re-up. Oh, allegedly. He didn't get his re-up.
They interviewed one of the players. They asked him what they would have done different. They said, LeBron, he's the leader. He's the one that runs the show. So whatever he does, we got to go with it. So he didn't lead that night. He didn't lead the other night.
And they went for it. They went straight to hell. They did nothing.
See, with my thing, I don't want to, it's gonna make me seem like I'm a LeBron fan saying this shit. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Justin wants to hear it.
Look, everybody was complaining about him not scoring, not making buckets.
Jonathan.
This guy scored 23 points in the first quarter, trying to make his team win the game. I didn't care about it. Like I'm telling you, like it's gonna make me look like I'm a LeBron fan. I'm not, but everybody was complaining about it, and he did what everybody was complaining about. But his team didn't help him.
Exactly, that too. There's no iron team.
Yep, and for the last shot, I would have gave it to AD. I would have gave it to AD in the post. Nowhere else. In the post.
The post. I like that.
The bum.
I would have gave him in the post.
Joey,
because Jokic was on 5 fouls.
Yep.
That's a good one. Jokic was on 5 fouls.
It was the last one.
Okay. Joey, who would you have gone with?
Like I said, LeBron is the greatest player in the world that you totally say he's the guy.
Of this era.
That's the one that you have to give it to. But
What world?
like I
What
said,
world?
I think Austin
world?
Reeves was hot.
What world is this? Not Earth.
Austin Reeves was hot. I would have gave it to him.
Nah.
You
out of your
so
mind.
for me, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm giving that ball to Austin Reeves. Coming on that. I'll draw the defense with LeBron. We already know what LeBron's going to do. Can somebody please, anybody in the chat or anybody on this podcast, can somebody tell me what is LeBron James' go-to move? Does he have a signature move?
He's gonna drive to the basket and get the
drive to the basket.
That's what he's gonna do. And kick it out. And that's what he does. I watch the games all the time. That's what he does.
So
Either he's gonna get the foul ball or he's gonna kick it out.
No, Franklin, do not understand. Franklin, understand. I said, what is his move? Where can he get you a bucket? Where? Explain this to me.
He's not like that. He's not built like that.
Exactly. So how you gonna tell me he's the best player ever?
I don't say he's the best player ever. I don't say he's the best player ever. There's a lot of there's a lot of people that say that. That's not my guy. He's
usually the chat is always jumping with Jonathan. I don't see him today.
He's quiet. He's quiet. He got the broom out. That's why he got the broom out.
It was a tough week. The robbery in the boxing. It's a tough week, guys. You know how it is. Yep.
Oh, that's a good segue, Franklin. Good segue.
You're right. Go ahead, Joey. Take that segue, Joe. We off the bum already. We already know what he's about.
There was a that was a big fight Saturday. Now there's a lot of controversy on that fight. So mind you, I'm not a boxing guy. I don't know as much as these guys, but what I saw the replay. I saw Haney was hitting the body, and Haney's jab was working. Not saying he won every round, but he won rounds.
Yeah, he did.
I saw in the beginning, Lomachenko was just throwing punches. Some of them weren't even landing, but he was just throwing a lot of punches. You know, sometimes that gets you points. Then later, I would say maybe after the 4th or 5th round, it was landing, and he was landing consecutively. I was like, okay, the fight is changing, and it was going back and forth. 10, 11, 12. Loma won all those rounds.
Dominated.
He did.
How do you have the 10th round fucking for Devin Haney? He got smoked that round. One of the judges, I'm sorry, I gotta cut everybody.
I know, that's why
we agree.
That's why I said controversy. 10, 11, and 12. He won. He dominated those rounds.
So Haney did not dominate rounds 1 through 5. Joey, T-Bone, Gary, Eric.
Yeah, I know that. He didn't.
I never said he dominated. I never said he dominated.
Okay, I like the guys on Facebook and Twitter and everything. Oh, it was a highway robbery.
It was a fucking robbery.
I never said he dominated. I never said he dominated, but I did think he won those rounds. I think he won those rounds.
Everybody supposedly is now a boxing expert on Twitter, Facebook. That's all I was reading.
Never watched boxing.
Instagram, a highway robbery. Did you watch the fight?
Listen to me. I've done this for Eric. Actually, Eric, I'm like, yo, Eric, get a pen, get a paper. We're gonna go round for round. Eric, haven't we done that for other fights?
Yeah.
Score the round. I scored it every single round. I watched the fight 3 times. I had Lomachenko winning 115. I don't want to actually know. I had him winning 8-4. Bro, that's how I kept watching it. I'm like, yo, I had to see where were the 3rd time I saw it. I saw where are the judges sitting so I could see what are they seeing, because they only see one side of the ring. So I think they were seeing the jab that Haney was throwing and trying to keep away, and the body shot. But the body shot had no effect. The body shot had no effect on Lomachenko, bro. He kept coming in for 12 straight rounds.
It looked bad, Franklin. He had his whole side was red.
What about the whole 5th through 12 rounds?
He kept on putting that hand down.
His 5th round.
I just think,
Franklin, I give you so much respect when it comes to boxing because you know your stuff. But I'm just telling you, as a guy who doesn't watch boxing as much, that's what I saw. And like I said, Lomo won the last
casual
round.
fans saw that. The real boxing people had that fight for Lomachenko. Bro, the experts, the people that do this for a living, Crawford, Shakur Stevenson. He didn't even look Shakur Stevenson in the face when he came in the ring. Like, I'm good, bro. I didn't even want to look at him. Bro, easily he won that fight.
He wants no smoke with Shakur Stevenson. And
No,
Shakur,
listen,
if you out
no,
there,
no.
And you know what's crazy?
I'm hunting you down, Shakur. I'm
Devin
hunting you
Haney's
down.
dad
I've been
said,
to 3
I don't want a
Newark
rematch.
gyms.
Or what? Even though it was one of the best fights I've seen in a long time. He was like, nah, we don't want a rematch.
It was.
I don't
That's
want a
funny
rematch.
because
Why you
I
think?
thought Haney was a lot faster than that. Lomachenko made him look slow, very slow.
Lomachenko, no, what me and Timo said,
Lomo
Lomachenko is the expert, bro. He's a professional boxer, bro.
But
he's
made
not
him look
slow,
very
bro. People
slow.
think he's slow.
No, I didn't say he was slow.
No, I'm not saying you, but people.
But he made Haney look super.
Listen, I'm gonna say it
slow.
like this. I said it earlier in the group chat. The only reason they got that fight, Bob Arum was up there. They asked Bob Arum, who you think win the fight? I'm the promoter. I can't say it. But the people around me thought that Lomachenko won. Devin Haney, I don't care what he said. The rumor is out. You did sign again with Bob Arum. The re-up money is there. Why would I risk my money on a 35-year-old that said that all he has to do is win the undisputed, and then I say he might walk away against a 25-year-old, giving it to the 25-year-old that's gonna be with me for another 10 years, can make me millions and billions of dollars. Come on, bro, it's boxing. It's a business.
So let me throw this to T-Bone. T-Bone, what do you think this fight was cooked at the end? Was it fixed? Was it fixed?
It to me it was fixed. Like I was telling you guys earlier in the chat, if you saw the commentators how they spoke. All they spoke about was Haney. Haney's the new face of boxing. He right now he's top ranked golden boy right now, right? They forgot that.
He's not that great of a fighter. He's just.
I know, but
that's a good point. That's a good point. He's right.
Lomo was the 3-time division champion. They didn't give that man no credit at all. They already had him defeated, right? Yep. So as the rounds went on. Oh, they were blowing Haney up, right? But then when you saw that from the 6th round on, Lomachenko was taking control of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And the only mistake that Lomachenko did was on the 12th round. Like I tell you guys, he took it easy because he thought he was winning.
Yeah.
Now he would have fought the same way he did the 10th and 11th round. The belts would have been his right now. But he didn't. You could tell he took it easy. He wasn't aggressive. He was throwing his shots here and there. But he wasn't exerting himself. He wasn't being aggressive. And that's why they gave it to Haney.
I agree. I agree with that.
He was playing safe. He shouldn't have. He should have gave it up. If the belts meant so much for you, you should have gave it over your all.
So let me ask you guys a question. First Franklin, then you, Bone. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Do you guys think that the relationship with Mayweather and the Money Productions has anything to do with this?
Bone, go first. Let me read my drink because I'm already stressed. They got me stressed.
All right. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Lomo's people was protesting against that one judge that ranked that gave it 116 to 112. They didn't want that guy there.
Absolutely terrible.
Right?
What was he watching? What was he watching?
And the commissioner said, "No, he's our guy. He's one of our best judges." It was already fixed. He was the division. He was the one that was gonna make the final decision. Who was gonna win, and he did.
Yep.
Because it should have been 115 to 113, all 3 ways, either or. Either man could have won that fight. But that judgment, he made a difference. He gave it more to Haney.
Big time.
So
big difference, major problems there. Again, I love Mayweather, but I don't know if he's good for the sport, man. I just the influence that he has on the sport, and most importantly, the influence he has on the pay-per-view and the deals that these people have to make is a major problem for boxing. A major problem. The production on Saturday was a horror show. ESPN doesn't know how to produce a boxing program.
Top rank.
Yeah, ESPN and Top Rank are a disgrace to boxing in terms of production. They are a disgrace. They never go to the corners. They never get any information. They never, ever, ever give you any stats. You don't know what's happening in the fight.
They had the translator girl. They were like, translate. She goes, nothing.
Nothing. The mic wasn't working.
The mic wasn't working. How? You got a multi-billion-dollar company, billions of dollars in gambling going on, billions of dollars in boxing, and you can't get the effing mic to work. What is that? The We Get Drunk podcast? We can get away with that. We got a $13 budget. We got a $13 budget. At least all mics work. Jesus Christ, it drives me insane, bro. The commercials in the fight, instead of giving me stats, they're giving me commercials inside the fight. Unbelievable. I mean, this is unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable.
Franklin,
I can't deal with it.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Who you think is gonna be Haney's next fight? It's not gonna be Shakur.
It'll probably be no, it won't be. I'm gonna be honest. I think he might flirt with 140 and take a bum fight at 140 and then probably go back to 135. It doesn't make sense for him to go to 140 to me, but he'll take it just to get a little money. I don't see him. He's not gonna fight Tank. He's not gonna fight Shakur.
I was just gonna say, I don't see he go after Tank.
Nah, for what?
No.
Why would he take that risk?
Listen,
He's not gonna take that risk. He's not gonna take. Actually, top rank won't even let him take that.
They won't even discuss that. It don't make sense.
They won't even discuss something like that.
It don't even make sense. So take that fight. You gotta milk it. You still in the position. He's gonna flip at 140. He might take a fight against, let's say, what's his name, Jacobs, that was former undisputed.
Yeah.
In 140, they might take that fight. That's an easy fight for him. That kid that got no pop. Yes, he'll just box the life out of him. That's what I would do. Another Kambosos-like fighter. He'll fight at 140, maybe go for it back and down. You got 2 years to see him fight a good fight. I think Bob Arum screwed Lomachenko. That's what it is. Plain of simple fact, he went with the younger fighter.
Of course.
His shout out to Lomachenko. I think it was a great fight. I think he should be undisputed.
I mean, but I don't understand. One thing I don't understand. You guys got to explain to me. Why is it that immediately it was off the table to not get a rematch? Why?
No, because Devin,
they should go back in.
It's under the same promotion. It's so easy to make. Because why would you risk the babyface? Like T-Bone said, he's the golden boy of Top Rank.
Yeah.
You saw how close that fight was. Let's go if the Panthers is 2-0. Thank God, that's a good call, Eric. Want me some money?
Said that.
But think about it. That's your golden shot. Why are you gonna take another risk? If Lomachenko gets another shot at him to fight him, he knows he has to go all 12 rounds straight off the back. No back foot. So he's gonna train like him. He's gonna win that fight again, like he should have won. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to do the rematch business wise. Even though a lot of people calling for it, You know who's gonna happen now? He might fight Teofimo Lopez next week. Is fighting. He might fight the winner of that. Teofimo Lopez hits harder than a little bit harder than Lomachenko. Even Lomachenko said it. Lopez was a better fighter when he's focused. So I would like to see that in the same promotion. I don't know if they would risk it even with him because Teofimo Lopez has that pop, and he's a big guy. Yeah. He's a big 140. He's a big 140. Yeah. And I picked Lopez. I think T-Bone picked Lopez to beat Lomachenko. Remember during the pandemic, he picked that. Was some money out of that? A lot of money.
Well, he gave him that
was a good fight. That's a great example. They're both under the same promotion. That was a real good fight because Lomachenko started coming back. Where was the rematch? Never.
He went to go fight the war. He went to go fight the war and he had shoulder surgery.
Yeah. So and he didn't want to. And it was supposed to be Kambosos versus Lomachenko.
Yeah.
He was to go fight the war in Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
Top Rank don't like messing with because Lopez was young at the time, still 27, 28 now. It doesn't make sense to put your fighters in that predicament. Now you lost another fighter with doesn't make sense.
So what's next in boxing right now? I mean, there's really nothing. None of these guys want to fight anybody. The only guy, and again, I'm biased. The only guy that's out there looking for the smoke is Shakur Stevenson. He's out there saying, "I'll fight anybody." And then the only anybody that's coming is Kambosos, and nobody wants to. I'm telling the boxing world, nobody wants to see that fight. Nobody wants to see Shakur Stevenson against Kambosos.
He has to stay active.
That's too easy of a fight.
He has to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? He has to build it up. He has to keep getting those W's so he can't be denied no more. Other than that, everybody's gonna keep ducking him. They don't want that smoke from that kid.
Yeah, nobody's gonna. You got to keep getting the fight. You got to fight Isaac Cruz. I think he should fight. He should fight Kambosos because he was a former undisputed. Just to get the name up there. he should fight.
Lomo, if Lomo wants to fight.
Lomo. I don't think Lomo's gonna fight him. I think Lomo's gonna push.
Nah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go back to 130.
Let's see if he goes on 130.
I mean, Kambosos.
I'm waiting for Joy to break the news. Is that official? Is there official confirmation from the?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna go to.
Is there confirmation that fight is happening in July? That's what I need to know.
I think they booked their arena, if I'm not mistaken.
I was gonna say that they actually booked the arena.
Yeah,
they actually booked the arena. They signed the lease to get to in Vegas to do it to get that fight done. So once you book an arena, the fight's gonna happen.
Yeah,
the fight's gonna happen. So that's gonna be fight. No, Bud Crawford's gonna destroy. Earl Spence is the bum. He stinks. So I don't have any
Bud
respect
Crawford, like
for
Franklin said
Earl
last
Spence.
time in the other podcast episode, was no one's ever heard of Bud Crawford. For somebody that doesn't watch boxing as much, he's really good. He's really good.
He's really good. He can hit, boy. I'm telling you, he's gonna knock.
He can hit. He can box.
Top rank. He was top rank.
There you go. There you go. That answers your question.
He's a free agent now.
That's it, right?
He's a free agent.
That's why nobody heard of him. That's why nobody heard of him. Top rank is the worst, bro. Top rank is the worst.
Give us a few years until we get drunk sports. Give us a few years. Don't worry.
Exactly. And we'll promote the fighters. We're gonna do it the Dana White way. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get the top fighters to fight the other top fighters. None of these hoe ass tactics. We want to see good boxing. Get out of here with this nonsense. We're gonna start our production, our promotional company. It's gonna be a wrap. Forget about that. So, oh my goodness, look at this base running by Pete Alonso. Did you see this? It was a pop up to the shortstop, and he got doubled off first base. What are the Mets doing? Oh my God!
Winning 2-0 still, I think.
The Yankee game got canceled or still rain delay?
No, it's about to start.
It's
like
it's
10
about
minutes.
to start.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
Where's it coming on, Eric? Is it on
Prime? It's on
Amazon.
Prime, G.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry to
Why?
disappoint you, but
Why?
yeah, it's on Prime.
Why does God hate me, bro? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why can't?
Yeah.
See, I can't.
I'm
you can't find the
hockey
games
game.
anymore.
I'm watching the hockey game on my
Franklin,
TV, and then
I do have a question for you though. Like, why? Tell me why in that league, in that division, you guys are in second place. But if you guys were in the big boy league, you'd be in fourth.
You barely in second. Joey. Last week you were like in last. What do you mean?
I mean, and the crazy thing is, you guys got all those weapons, and you 4.5 games back from Atlanta. Woof.
We just got healthy. 4 games
So,
from Atlanta, former champions.
we were all talking about this.
That's a good segue, Joey. Yeah, that's a good segue. In that we got to talk about the Yankees, and there was a guy that a week ago that someone here said he was overrated, and
that's everybody.
Yeah. He said he was overrated and a marginal ball player. And all he's done is carry the team. Let's talk a little bit about Aaron Judge and how he has come back from injury and just put the team on his back. For a marginal player, he's just a basic player. You know.
Who is he, Franklin? What is he? He's a bum. He's overrated. What is he? Let me know. Top 25.
Franklin, give us your scouting report on Aaron Judge, since you said that he's.
I think he's well defended on the lineup. Well defended baseball player in the lineup.
Wow.
Barely below average defender. You all know that.
Are you serious?
Below average. Wow.
Below average.
290 is below
Oh
average.
my God.
Below average defensive player, like I said.
Look, I wore this guy. I knew he was going to talk about him. I knew he was going to talk about him.
Ask me a question. They didn't want me to give him the answers. You put him on any other team, he's well defended on that team, bro. That team has, you know what it is. You got Rizzo defending them, Stanton.
He's well defended. By who exactly? Can you give us a breakdown of who are the other great players that
The leadoff hitter. That's the leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Gary's favorite.
Volky.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Gleyber
actually,
Torres has
there
been
you
hitting
go,
in front of
Gleyber
him.
Torres. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. The mighty Gleyber Torres, who's he's great. I mean, so yes, he has great players around. What great player does he have that's backing him up right now? Please let me know.
Rizzo's still decent. They pitch around him.
Rizzo's a very good.
They
He's a
pitch around.
very good player.
Don't they rather pitch to him than to pitch to Judge?
No.
Yeah, exactly. And Judge
I'm
is still
saying.
producing. He's still producing, Franklin. Thank you for making my point. Thank you for making my point.
He had a
Jesus
couple
Christ.
the people you
I
face
thought
got
I was
no
gonna have to
pitching.
work harder.
No,
I thought I was
good
gonna have to
pitching.
work
Who
harder.
did that just beat? The Orioles? Look at that team ERA.
We beat Franklin. We beat anybody that's there. You beat the people that you play
You're in first
against.
place? You're in
The
first place?
Orioles.
No.
The
All right,
Orioles
then.
are
What are we talking
31
about?
and 17.
What are we
31
talking
and
about?
17.
What are we talking about? So what? They have a bad ERA. Look at that
What?
ERA. Tell me that pitching ERA.
Their pitching
my
ERA,
God,
I got
man.
you right now. 'Cause their bullpen
Go ahead.
ERA is 3.0. That's good.
What's their starting pitcher ERA?
But I'm just saying that's second.
What's
in
their
the
starting
Major League, the
pitcher
bullpen.
ERA?
But I'm just saying, can you let me get my let me talk my
That's
the
on
Yankees
the iPad.
the Yankees are number one in that in the ERA.
Listen, they won 5 games. Whoa! Aaron Judge is carrying the team now. Let's go.
He is carrying the team.
5
He's
games.
carrying
Last
the
10
team.
games, we're 8-2 in our last game.
They were
What are you
playing
talking
bums.
Last week,
And
you
no,
were
Those are the teams you're supposed to beat. The
Now you're
bums.
not in trouble.
That is-
Now you're not in trouble. Look at that. Everybody
No,
here was
wait a
like, oh, we in
second. That-
trouble.
No, that includes Tampa too. We beat them too, Franklin. Don't forget about that. We beat them too.
Barely.
We beat them too.
Barely.
We won the series against Tampa. Don't forget about that.
Good luck in
Don't
the
be
wild card.
silly.
Good
And
luck
I'm
in the
not.
wild card.
I'm not saying.
Good
I
luck
don't
in the
think
wild card.
anybody here is saying that the Yankees are not a finished product yet. Nobody that's being honest is going to say that the Yankees are a finished product. They're not.
No,
They got
they're
trouble
not.
in the bullpen. The lineup has holes.
You can't
Right,
even
we
say
don't
the
have a-
bullpen. Like the bullpen is pretty good. Like we're
Yeah, they've been holding us.
and
Yep.
even our pitching staff, we're number one in ranking and number one in a couple of categories in pitching and in bullpen. Also, we got a couple of number ones up there.
and
You
we're
know?
getting healthy, baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
We're
and-
getting
but
healthy.
but
Oh, my
that
God.
was our
I
that
think
was
change in
our
a week.
what?
And
Yeah, it does.
I know you. And I know on Sunday morning you didn't watch Severino go out there and
Oh,
really
God.
pitch well.
I'm out.
Your boy Sevi.
When he plays
Sevy, baby.
They get smoked and get ripped. And, I'm hurting my shoulder. Fuck out of here. Severino.
So the Yankees again. I want to answer the people in the chat. Yes, I don't believe the Yankees are out of the woods yet. They need help. We got roster moves we got to make. We don't have a left fielder yet, a full-time left fielder. But we're getting healthier, and the team is starting to come together a little bit.
I got something to say. Whoever released Harry Hicks, thank you. Cheers.
That's right.
Yes. So,
Let's
take
a drink.
A drink.
That's right.
Can that same yes? Rest in peace, Aaron Hicks. We never want to see you again.
No.
Thank you.
That's it.
Oh God, that was great.
We have some things going on. Josh Donaldson is on track to come back, and
Damn it.
I'm gonna go around the room. Eric, do you want him back?
No.
What do you think?
No. Don't want him. Stay away. Stay far away. That's another Aaron Hicks. That's Aaron Hicks 2.0. Stay away. I
The
mean,
white
he plays
version.
Yeah, he plays a lot defensively, a lot better than him, but he also can't hit for shit either. Because he's trying to take the ball out the ballpark when we don't need that all the time. As you've seen lately in these games that we've been playing, we've been getting base hits.
Timely hitting, baby.
Timely hitting. Okay, not bombs. I mean,
We have been hitting home runs. We've been the Bronx Bombers lately too.
Judge been hitting bombs, but I mean, it's just the timely hitting, like 2-out hitting. We didn't do that last year that much, and when you see it now, we're doing that with Rizzo, with Gleyber, Judge.
Banner.
Yeah. Harrison Bader too. Yeah.
Beta, rather.
I told you guys. I said that's a big difference from last year because we're gonna have Bader for the whole year.
Are you believe the prediction is saying that he's gonna hit 34 home runs?
One of the big differences has been not having the shift against Rizzo. Rizzo's having a really good year. All those line drives he used to hit now are base hits, and that is really that's changed the way they've been pitching him, and that's changed how his approach at the plate. He's gone full on. I'm going to pull the ball, and I'm going to pull it hard. So pause. I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to pull it hard. Pause.
It's yours, Gary. If you want to pull it, you pull on it.
And he's batted over 300, so that's good too.
For some reason,
G-friendly show.
Outfielders, they tend to hit home runs. Look at Curtis Granderson. When we got him, remember he didn't hit any home run, and he just started mashing them. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe he needed a different team.
Yeah. Different environment.
Now we're gonna switch over real quick to the New York Metropolitans, the Mets. You guys were in a hole. You guys were in a hole for a little while. You clawed your way out of it.
And now we fucking gave up the lead to the bum ass Cubs.
And you lost yesterday to the Cubs. How do you feel about your team, Franklin?
I feel like we're getting healthier. Joey's favorite, comment. We're getting healthier.
Shots fired, Joey.
Joey's always like looking at the good side. We still need a lot of work. People got to step up. Francisco Lindor, I'm waiting for him to show up for me one day. Hopefully he shows up and becomes an MVP. We're picking him like an MVP.
I thought I saw him at the Sweet 16. I thought he was dancing. I thought he was.
No, man. I told him get ready for the Queens. I need to make some money. Tell him be ready for the at-bats, bro. Stop striking out. But I need the pitching to step up in a big way. I mean, the Japanese kid that's pitching today, I had good hope for him. He's won some good games, but he just got hit.
He's been all right.
You agree with what Angel said? The Orioles are better than the Mets?
They're better hitting right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The Orioles catcher is a tremendous hitter. Oh,
yeah,
my God, I'm scared to death.
I think he's like 22 or 23 years old. That kicker, and he's hit against the Yankees too. And he's hit against the.
He's good. He's good.
He's good.
He's a really good ball player.
Hey, Franklin, guess who's pitching for the Orioles tonight?
Who?
James McCann.
Met legend.
I just think the Mets need the pitching need to get healthy. Everybody needs to get healthier. If it doesn't, it's going to be a long season. But we're 4 games back at Atlanta, like Joey said, so I'm not too worried.
But I mean, you're asking guys that when you say get healthier, you're asking guys that are 40 plus to get healthier. Newsflash, Franklin, that usually doesn't happen.
But it's not
guys that are old.
This is not your average 40-year-old. These are Hall of Famers. Guys that big in pitch and big spots.
Okay.
I know last year the Bears gave it up. But I mean, I'm just waiting for it. If not, we'll make a move in the offseason. In the midseason. We're only 4 games back at Atlanta, so I'm not too worried now. But if we would have not made that run that we did, I would have been sick. I would have been like Aaron Hicks sick, like jumping out the roof.
Aaron Hicks. Hey, I mean, that was great news. That was great news to get rid of him. He was
complete ball.
And it goes to show you that they released him and no one has even made a call for this guy.
I mean, he was batting 160, I think, or 150, right?
His phone has not rung. This guy has tried everything. iMessage, WhatsApp, nobody's calling, bro. Nobody cares.
Was it the day before he got released? He was 3 for 3.
Yeah, that's the thing I was seeing in the chat. I said always Brian Cashman. He waits until a guy goes on a hot streak. He was batting over 300, and that's when you want to go and let him go. Not when he was 0 for something, making errors in the outfield. No, you wait until he's actually hitting good. Then you say, all right, guy, you got to go home.
Yeah, but I mean, again, hitting good for him is 3 singles in a week. That goes to show you how much of a bum this guy is. That's hitting good for him. Just give me Greg Allen. At least he could steal bases. He could catch the ball.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. I'm so happy to get rid of that guy and take Josh Donaldson with you. Please.
Now,
I'd
talking
rather
about
have
Josh
DJ
Donaldson,
LeMahieu.
did you hear what he said to the reporter at the dinner? That he's getting the Ellsbury treatment?
Yeah.
He's on the
Yeah.
Ellsbury track as far as rehabilitation.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're not rushing him. They're not rushing him.
They should.
No.
It's
don't
like
want
every
him.
time he
We
does
don't
something,
want
he
him.
gets hurt. I don't
Yeah.
want him.
He cut his
nobody-
finger.
We don't want him.
Extended the
Yeah,
IL.
but I mean, the guy is he was so bad. I mean, I had enough of him after the playoffs when he struck out like 20 times. That guy struck out like 20 times last year in the playoffs.
He
Horrible.
really like stressed me out in the playoffs because I was saying to myself, he was looking at. I mean, he didn't even swing. He didn't even move the bat.
Terrible. And then when he did get a hit, and then when he did hit the ball hard, he loafed it and got pegged at second when he thought it was a
because
home run.
He hit a moon shot when it barely made it to the warning track.
Warning track power.
Yeah, WTP. All right, so we coming up on the top of the hour. We got some breaking news. I'm gonna let Joey break it. You have any Jets breaking news, Joey?
Yeah, I do. Supposedly he hurt his hammy, right? His hammy got a tight hamstring.
The he is important.
Who's the he?
The savior of the Jets, Aaron Rodgers.
Don't worry, Gary's gonna go over there and massage his hammy.
Absolutely. I got good hands, baby. Look at these hands. I could get
It doesn't
he's
stress you
small.
out already that it's not even mini camp yet. Hasn't started. It's just
He doesn't go to OTAs, Joey.
Exactly.
Yeah. He hasn't been to OTAs in 5 years.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Thank
go to
you,
those.
Franklin.
He's
Thank you,
an A
Franklin.
player. When you that level
is-
player, you come to work whenever you want.
And I don't
He's
think it was a
he's
hammy. I think it was his calf.
It was a calf.
It's cap.
Gary still
I
rub it
get
down. He
scared.
still rub it down.
Same shit.
I get scared of calves and Achilles because I tore my Achilles and that'll be over with. So I get scared of that. I want him to take his
I
time.
get scared mostly on the hammy. You see how Giancarlo's be waiting. We waiting for him to come
Yeah,
back.
so-
Gary didn't go over there to rub him down.
But exactly. He didn't go to musclegels.com and get himself
There you go.
the Heels product that we have. And he could get it. He could get it with 20% off with Enhanced 20. Get 20% off that heel. It has CBD. It has BPC 157. You rub it on there, it'll boom get you right back on the field. But we don't need you yet, Aaron. You don't ever attend OTAs.
Yeah.
He's only attending OTAs. And support the products, guys. Go to musclegels.com. The money goes straight to our little fund here to build out this podcast so we can produce more stuff, get more stuff out there, and keep getting us drunk. But Franklin, you're 1,000% right. He's only at OTAs right now to build team unity, to be in front of his new team. He never shows up for OTAs. To answer Joey's question, I am not worried yet. The opening day tickets.
Running.
The opening day tickets.
Running. I'm just saying, the way that the way that the Jets offensive line, he's going to be running a lot this year.
So Jonathan, you can go to musclegelz.com and get yourself some heel. And if you want, you can get yourself some heat and get yourself some. Oh, we got all kinds of product. We got tight for the ladies to keep your figure tight. Get right for the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all looking for a new baby daddy. Y'all looking for new little something. So
You said send him the link.
we will put it on the chat.
We'll put it for you, Jonathan. Don't worry.
They said.
So I'm not concerned yet, Joey.
Not at all.
I'm not concerned, but you will see my concern. If it will be concerning once I put those. Things are bad if I put those Monday Night Football tickets on SeatGeek. That means it's over with. So So yeah, man, I'm not worried just yet. So, and if you looked at any of the video, he is throwing absolute darts in OTAs. Everything's hitting guys on the hands. He's beautiful when he throws the football. Beautiful.
Yeah, Bad News Cruz don't know that though. He don't. He just, the name tells it all. Bad News.
Danny Brick.
Yeah.
Man, but you know what? He was in the playoffs last year. Where was Aaron Rodgers? Collecting crystals. That's what he was doing.
He wasn't on the Jets.
He wasn't on the Jets. He didn't have the best defense that you've ever seen. No, I can't say that. Giants are great. Yeah. the best defense in the last couple of years. I say that. In the last couple of years. So I'm not concerned. Now on the last point here, the last point that we got to go over is NBA playoffs. Franklin, what do you got here with the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs and a struggling Boston Celtics team that is having some major troubles against the Miami Heat? Who's going to take that series, and what do you see in the finals, the NBA finals?
I'm gonna say this. I think tomorrow is a big game. Tomorrow, if Boston wins, remember I'm quote me now on this. If Boston wins tomorrow,
clip it up, Joey.
They will be the first team in NBA history to come back from a 3-0 deficit and advance to the NBA Finals and lose to the Denver Nuggets.
So wait, if they win tomorrow, you think they're taking the series?
Correct.
In Denver,
have a little money.
I mean, they go back to.
That's what I know. Franklin's for real when he put some bread on. When he put some bread on
after tomorrow. Remember, I said if they win tomorrow.
If they win tomorrow.
I don't know what I'm drinking. It might be really strong, but I fucking agree with Franklin. Holy shit!
Oh, that's the first ever. Wait a second, that's the first time ever. We need some music for that.
It's gonna snow in July.
Yep.
Because if you think about it, if they win tomorrow, they have to go to Boston, right?
Tomorrow they're going to Boston tomorrow.
Miami's gonna have all the pressure to win, and then if they lose there, they're gonna go back to a crazy ass Boston. That's I
you gotta remember though. Jimmy Butler's been playing. What you want to say, Kobe-like or Jordan-like?
Oh, no. Come on now, Eric. Stop. No, not Kobe.
He's been playing like that.
He's been putting it on his back. He's coming. I got you guys.
Who he got to help him out? You know what I'm saying? He's been doing everything. He's been doing everything.
He's been doing all those right covers. I'll show you my tickets. Caleb Martin,
10
Vincent.
Points? 10 points.
I dropped him. 15 points. 20 a game, 15 a game.
Yeah. And him and Duncan Robinson and
Gary
and what's his name? Gary Vincent, whatever his name is.
He's been scoring 15 plus. I give it to him. But he's been the one more consistent. He's been playing defense and he's been playing offense.
He came up a little short yesterday. When the time was time to close it out in Miami, that's not Kobe like Kobe with a game, baby. It's over. We're gonna rest up for the championship, baby. Don't disrespect my man back there, baby.
Riley, man, he's really good at scouting, man, because those are 5 or 4 undrafted guys,
players.
And
no, give him that. Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Jonathan because he did mention that to me the other day. Shout out Jonathan.
Yeah, absolutely.
But only if they win, I got both coming back.
Hey, I said Miami was winning in Game 7. Was winning in 7, and it don't look like they're going to 7. I did say that, but I don't know if Miami's going to go to 7 because I think they might pull it out tomorrow.
All right, so now, always pull out, young men. Always pull out. Always first. Save yourself some money. Always pull out. But so one of the things I wanted to see is whoever makes it, do they have a shot against this Denver Nuggets team that's going to be well rested with what I think is the best player in the NBA right now? Do any of these teams have a shot?
Nope, not at all. Not at all. That, but it's
Franklin.
so good.
If Boston comes back and does this, they have the youth, but I don't think they have enough. They'll make the series competitive, but they don't have enough. So I'll go with the Nuggets. I gotta see if my prediction comes to life, and Boston finding that hot hand, so be the first team ever. I like their matchups against the Nuggets. I really do. I like Jaylen Brown against Michael Porter Jr. I like Tatum against nobody on that team that could guard him. I like Marcus Smart to shut down Jamal Murray.
He hasn't looked good.
Just remember what I'm
hate
saying.
that fucking guy.
Remember what I'm saying.
Please.
The matchup.
Don't even say that guy's name.
The matchup is there.
That's another guy that I hate.
And they'll have the momentum. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I think only if Boston wins tomorrow, they're coming back. And then the only way you come back is Tatum and Brown playing at a high level. But they have the matchups.
So
they have the matchups.
We're running up against the hour here, but I got a question for you guys. If Boston gets tossed out of the playoffs, they lose, what moves do they make? And you can't.
They got Jaylen Brown.
I don't think they can.
Jaylen Brown.
Then
okay,
their team it'll be over with their team because you only have
You gotta break up the team.
Tatum.
You gotta break up the team. So
You have to.
They have to.
Yeah,
They have to break it
I
up.
agree.
I think I was reading. I forgot where I read it at. It was like it looked like they all fake like each other. That the team doesn't really like each other. They need to break it up. So
there's no chemistry in that team. Yeah.
yeah, I heard
they got bad chemistry. They don't. They are very inconsistent in a game. They're one way one quarter, another way another quarter. They're a very inconsistent team, man. Very inconsistent in how they play basketball. Very inconsistent. I don't know if this is from the coaching because they looked much better last year with the same squad with Ime Udoka.
Yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the coach that they have now is a real coach. I think he's a glorified assistant. I don't think he has any control over that team. And if they lose, he's out of there. I believe he's gone. And Jaylen Brown. Now, as a Knicks fan, this trade probably won't happen. But Joey, I know you love this guy. You probably have him. You have posters in your room with RJ Barrett. You love RJ. Do you make a trade for RJ and Jaylen Brown? Would you take Jaylen Brown over RJ Barrett?
No.
My God, Joey's drunk. Everyone, Joey's officially drunk. Everyone just left the chat. What's wrong with you, Joey?
Let the man explain. Let the man explain.
Explain it.
The Knicks have done this my whole life. They go and they trade away these guys and they go become something else somewhere else. Hold on to them.
Did he just say no?
First of all, let's give props to Carmelo Anthony for retiring. Hope the Knicks do the right thing.
My guy.
Yeah, shout out to Carmelo Anthony. Boricua, let's go, Carmelo. They did you dirty. You know who did him dirty? The bum did him dirty. The bum did him dirty because if he could have been on that team. He's better than most of those guys. Go ahead. He's better than the bum. I can tell you that. He can nail a 15-foot jump shot.
With Carmelo Anthony, we traded for Carmelo Anthony. That was great. But we gave up so many. We gave up the pick that Utah used on Denver used to pick Jamal Murray.
Let's be honest. The Knicks don't draft well. The Knicks don't draft well. Go back to the tape.
Yeah,
they never hit a pick.
I know, but lately we have been drafting well. The guy that we didn't trade for, they actually helped us in the playoffs.
But when you had Carmelo Anthony, what did you do to get the team better? Y'all only had him. Y'all didn't get nobody.
No, exactly. We only added
free
him,
agent,
but we traded half the team. We traded Wilson Chandler, Timothy Mozgov. We traded so many guys. We traded draft picks. Like
I understand that, but there's free agent. You didn't do nothing in the free agency. Y'all didn't get nobody there. There was at least players there that can help them. You know,
no offense,
defense.
Joey, but we might have to change this podcast. The name of the podcast to "We Get Sober" because you are out of your mind. You lost your mind.
You lost his mind. He
Listen,
said
the guy
he
that
didn't
needs
trade
to
RJ
be
Barrett for
traded
James Brown.
is Julius Randle. Julius Randle.
Okay,
agree
who
with that
one.
wants
That needs to be
Julius
traded.
Randle? Who wants him? Who wants him, Joey?
There's
You got-
teams
there's no-
out there that's going to be looking. And right now, if what happens if Portland decides that they need to get somebody to pair up, Portland will be a good one for Julius Randle to get traded to.
Who you get it for?
To get what from Portland?
Exactly.
Who you gonna get for
You get what?
Yes.
Who you gonna
To
get?
what?
I don't
No, I'm just telling you that's
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Whoever becomes the GM of the Knicks.
Oh my God, Joey! Nobody wants Julius
I
Randle.
can't believe you said you wouldn't trade RJ Barrett for Jaylen Brown.
It's unbelievable.
I'm
That is
talking as a
unbelievable.
fan.
It's blasphemous.
I'm talking as a fan. Eric should know. I'm talking as a fan. I hate when they do that, when they trade away my guy.
But okay,
Joey-
look what happened to me, and now I'm in the shitter because we don't have the guy no more.
Eric is done. Eric is done.
That's
His team
true.
is done.
That's
It's
true.
over.
Might be a
It's
good
over
few
with.
years before
It's
he makes the
over with.
playoffs.
Yeah, Eric, he will not make the playoffs next year. Not with that team.
Definitely, not with
We'll
that
see.
team.
We'll see.
Okay.
Man. We will see.
So-
we will see.
So Joey, you're gonna have to clip that part that you said RJ. That's gonna be a hot take. That's gonna at least get a million views because that's the worst. That's the worst take ever, Joey. You got to get rid of his ass. That guy scored 12 points in a closeout game. He couldn't buy a shot. He couldn't create a shot. He was missing layups.
I
He
can't,
was
you know,
awful,
I
bro.
can't.
He was awful.
I can't disagree with you there.
And you got to also blame the coaches for not doing a couple of plays, though. Yeah.
True.
Y'all was playing
true.
ISO ball too. Y'all was playing ISO
True.
ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
Thibodeau
too
he stays
too
to
much
his
Jalen
thing
Brunson.
and he doesn't change.
Yeah, too much
I know
Jalen
he don't
Brunson.
change.
Too much Jalen Brunson, and no matter what, after playing those guys that many minutes, even if we would have won that game, it was over with the next game. Those guys would not have been able to bounce back from playing 48 minutes.
It was too many
I
minutes.
mean,
Absolutely.
too many minutes. Too many minutes. You got to trust your bench, bro. I'll throw it to Eric, then to Franklin and T-Bone. Eric, what do the Nets do to get back to being an NBA team next year? They're not an NBA team right now, Eric.
You would love to hear this. You want them to go back to Jersey, but they not. They staying here in Brooklyn. They staying here in Brooklyn.
Oh
but
God, please.
we gotta
Go ahead.
We gotta get
Go to Long
another
Island.
star.
You don't even need to come to Jersey. Go to Long Island. As long as you're out of
Man.
Brooklyn.
Go to
ahead,
Queens.
Man.
Go ahead.
They were next
I
to
mean,
the Mets.
we got to get a star,
Marcus.
but I'm thinking that Mikal Bridges, he could turn into that star, man. He showed out a lot this year. Even when he came to Brooklyn, he showed out. It's just we need a couple of guys here and there.
So Mikal Bridges is your star. Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Is
Who
that
else
something
it is?
serious?
I
Who else
didn't
you gonna
see.
say?
You laughed
I
at
don't
me.
know.
I didn't laugh at you
it's not
when you
Julius
said that.
Randle. I know it's not RJ Barrett. I know that for sure.
See,
I know it's not.
Well, RJ Barrett's not it.
Hey,
But to think about it, RJ Barrett is the only guy from that draft that actually plays basketball in the top 3
I agree.
picks, because Zion, forget
and
about
that's the
him.
funny thing is, Zion is better than RJ Barrett, and RJ Barrett been playing more games.
Of course.
I told you.
But he
don't mess
he
them
plays
up,
5
man.
games.
It was that the Popeyes coming out with that strawberry biscuit, man. Fucked them up.
Ooh, that's good. Oh man, that's good. Those chicken tenders from Popeyes, they are unbeatable. Unbeatable.
Damn it.
Unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
Franklin, what does your team do? What will your team do?
Look
Look at that look. We should freeze frame. That's a freeze frame look.
we're held hostage right now because LeBron said he might retire.
Because you got the bum. You got the bum.
But
Go ahead. What are you gonna do with that team?
We'll be in the playoff hunt. We got to make some moves in the offseason, see who's available, who's not. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
I want to trade Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis is the waste.
The only people the bum wants is all the best players on. So name the 5 best players in the NBA right. Maybe he'll try to trade for Jokic, Jamal Murray. Maybe he'll bring the Nuggets over to the Lakers.
No
And
lie,
that's
I would
how
give
we're
up.
gonna
I was gonna say that me
Murray,
and Jonathan was
a few
having
other
this
guys.
conversation. He was.
Oh,
swearing
Kyrie,
that-
go ahead, Eric.
Yeah,
Take that.
he was swearing that Kyrie that's what they were missing, and I don't think they were missing him. Even if he goes there, lately he's been a headache to everybody, to every team. Because with Brooklyn, we was winning games with him, but he was still bringing in that noise. Then when he went to Dallas, Dallas was in the playoffs. And what happened when he went on their team and started playing with them? They no longer in the playoffs. Now that he's looking for a job
because
right now.
But again, they started to have problems on the defensive end. It wasn't on offense. It was on the defensive end. He's part of it. He's part of it. Yeah.
You know, the bad thing is they traded Finney Smith to Brooklyn, and that was one of their top defenders.
Yeah.
And they were never the same. Go pick off. But they were never the same.
Maybe it was the incense that he brought from Brooklyn to Dallas.
Nah, it can't be. It can't be. Those incense from Brooklyn's the best. You know that for sure.
That's a fact. That musk, that smells delicious.
Yep.
You know that. Ain't nothing better than Brooklyn incense. Nothing smells like Brooklyn incense, boy. You know how Broadway Junction be smelling. Broadway Junction be smelling nice, boy.
I think he's gonna bring another headache to the Lakers if he goes to the Lakers. But who wants to pay him what he wants? That's the question. He's gonna have to play on a 1-year deal.
He wants a max contract. Do you give Kyrie Irving, and I love Kyrie, do you give Kyrie Irving, a guy who, let's be honest, Kyrie could feel some type of way about something political tomorrow and walk off the team, right? He could do stuff. He could do stuff like that. Or another pandemic comes or whatever, God forbid, but any of that happens and he's
off the team.
He's going to be about what he does.
Exactly.
Would you pay him max level money?
Not
Anybody?
at all.
Is he going to get a max level contract? From where?
He is. There's going to be a team out there.
I mean, who wants to deal with that though?
I can't.
Like how G was
I can't
saying,
find that team.
If something bad happens in this world, he's going to be, with them in their world, and he's going to forget about everything else. You pay all that money to have him on your team.
A little rumor that I've heard is that he may be looking for a move and to a place that nobody expects. And I'll tell you what that place is. The Golden State Warriors. Right? Golden State Warriors. Yes, I'm telling you, the Golden State Warriors are pushing hard to get rid of that bum Jordan Poole. So that'll free up a ton of money to bring in Kyrie.
I don't think it will work out.
And Draymond, do they get Draymond?
Think about that.
Yeah, they'll bring Draymond back.
Draymond's coming back.
Draymond's a free agent this year.
He come back though.
Draymond's coming back.
Well, that's what I said.
Either that or is he going? Or if not, he's going to go play with the hoe because he's always on his knees.
Yeah, for real.
For him.
Tie ball game.
So we'll leave it at that. That's a little trade nugget right there. What a shot this kid just hit against this Chino. Woo! Horner got horny on the Chino. Smoke that.
He wasn't.
Oh man, Bone. I'm gonna leave it with you. Anything else that you want to talk about? I know you put a couple little boxing things here on the chat. And I one of them is this ugly picture that we got on the chat of the Charlo brothers, who are a disgrace to boxing. So please don't talk about them. Anything else you got before we go? And then Franklin will like he does every week. He'll leave us with a pick so you can get a little money in your pocket. Go to musclegels.com, get your stuff, send a donation to us here at the podcast direct. We're going to get all that stuff set. But most importantly, like, subscribe, share the podcast so we could keep going out there and just have a little fun with y'all. Go ahead, Bo.
Right.
Well, all I got to say is I'm waiting for July 19, and I got Crawford winning the fight. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Ooh.
Simple.
Take it now. Listen to us. Bud Crawford winning the fight.
Winning the fight.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to end it here, guys. It's been a long week.
We are big Bud Crawford fans here. He's the best boxer in the world right now, in my opinion. But go ahead,
He's
Franco.
the strongest, most skilled fighter in the world.
What Shakur Stevenson said about him? What Shakur Stevenson said about him?
He whooped my ass.
He whooped my ass.
I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna give you win some money. Listen to me, follow if Frank covers. We've been on a hot streak. Take Boston tomorrow. They're gonna extend the series.
Ooh, Boston.
Put it in the bank.
Let me put that in the chat.
In the,
Boston tomorrow.
Money line?
I'm empty here. Let's go.
Boston
on the money line. I'm gonna put it in the
money line and Boston and sprinkle a little bit of Boston to cover the 8.
Oh, okay.
More on the money line so you can break even the spread.
Hey, so we all getting drunk on Frank's behalf, right?
That's right.
We all down here in
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Right.
I might be there in August. I'll see ya.
In August, we will be in Tampa. And we will be in Tampa. And we coming right back to New York. Monday Night Football.
September
New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen. It's going to be a jam-packed end of the summer. Stay with us.
That's going to be really
good. We get
good.
drunk. Let's go. We got y'all covered. We only going to
follow us on
Snapchat.
Absolutely. What do we got?
We got Snapchat, we got Instagram, we got Twitter, Twitch, Facebook.
We got
Facebook. All over.
Share our videos, share our shorts. Joey, thank you for the job you do on the shorts. Amazing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Keep sharing.
Shout out to Joey. Guys. He clips things up. He finds all the good stuff. So see y'all next week. Salute.
Cheers, people.
Comment, subscribe, and share. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Yes.
Later, my brothers.